Welcome in this short video where we will see how to install NetBeans. NetBeans is the software we are going to use to create mobile apps. So it's very simple to install. Let's do that. So simply you open a web browser. I use Google Chrome, but you could use Safari or Mozilla or these kind of things. I'm just going to use Chrome, so I open it here, I make it bigger, and what I'm looking for is NetBeans. So you spell it NetBeans, and the trick here is that NetBeans needs something called Java to work. So let's download them together. So what I look for in the Google search is NetBeans plus Java, and you could do the same. Enter. So what I find is this first result, NetBeans IDE, so that's what we need, and Java. I click on it. Whoa, so that's an intimidating page with a lot of graphics we don't really understand. I'm just here to download NetBeans. So where is the download? Oh, just there. The bright orange button on the top right. So I click on download. Okay. And there you simply need the first one, the one that is called Java SE. You have many versions, and we take simply this one, the one on the left. So click on download. So I should wait a few seconds. Yes. And I see this file I should save on my disk. So yes, save. So well, it downloads incredibly fast on my computer. It's 100 megabytes. Maybe it will take longer for you, but it's already there. Okay, so I will just double click on the file to open it. Yes. Okay, so it opened this NetBeans 8.0.2.pkg for package, I suppose, and I double click on it, and this will launch the installation of NetBeans. So yes, continue. Okay, so NetBeans cannot be installed because Java 7 update 10 is not on Mac. Interesting. So that's what I said, NetBeans needs Java, and NetBeans can't be installed. So that's fine, we'll just keep it there. We'll go back on Google, so on Google Chrome, the web browser. So I just went back there and I will just type Java. Download free Java software. Yes, that's what I want. Maybe it's just that. Free Java download. So yes, agree. The alert is not, that's not for nothing to worry about. And we install Java, which is JRE, it means Java something. Okay, save. Wow, oh, it's almost 60 megabytes already there. So I will install it here. Yes, double click on the icon. Yeah, a bit of advertisement. Yes, that's fine. Then need my password to install it. This is fine. So there, maybe it takes a couple of minutes depending on how powerful your Mac is. Well, about 4 minutes. If it's actually 4 minutes, we'll just pause the video there. No, it's quicker than that. So it is 3. 2, about a minute. And come on. Come on. Well, maybe I pause the video. Well, I didn't pause the video because that was actually, quite short, all in all. Yes, 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 okay. Close it. Why is Safari? I don't care about Safari now. No, I keep Chrome. That has nothing to do with what we are doing now. Okay, so we had Java installed, it seems properly. So now we can go back to our installation of NetBeans. They said it required Java. Well, we have it now. So yes, the NetBeans file was downloaded in my well, in French it's téléchargement, but in English it's your download folder. So it was there, and now if I double click on it, it should install fine, I would expect. Yes, I have to double click now. Continue. Oh, it is the Java JDK. Yes. So, well, I keep all this, this hesitations on the video because I would expect you might get through the same process. And it just gives you a real feeling of what it is to work with software. Nothing difficult, as you see, but well, you have to spend a bit of time. So what it said was it needs, Java in a different version, which is the Java Development Kit, which is JDK. So you just Google again JDK this time, and you find it here. So among the many versions, so you could just click here, Java SE. And if you are worried that you won't be able to follow on the video, I just remind you that all of these steps are described in writing in a document. So I am on this website where I hope I will find the Java that NetBeans needs to install. So it's not Java SE, it's the JDK I need. Where is that? It's not there. Oh yes, right in front of my eyes. Java JDK, just there. Oh, and I could have, well, from the start I could have downloaded NetBeans directly with the JDK. Anyway, Java JDK, sorry, is there. That's right, download it. Whoa, it comes in many different versions, and I need the one for Mac. It's just this line. So I accept first the license agreement, and then I can click there. It's a big file. So I save it again in my downloads folder. Wow, 200 megabytes. That should be done in, wow, 30 seconds. And yeah, almost there. Yes, finished. Okay, so now we should be fine. I double click on the JDK to install it. Double click to install. Yes. Yes, it's fine. I continue. Yes. Half a giga of space on your disk. On this one, that should be absolutely fine. Again, my password for the installation. That might take more time than the last one. I should definitely cut the video here, except if you really like, you know, boring stuff. I have paused the recording during the installation. It's just finished. So yeah, so I closed the installation window. Everything went fine. I closed that, and I can finally go back to what we are here for, which is installing NetBeans, and now it shouldn't complain. So I double click on NetBeans. It will check if everything is fine with Java, and it should be. Oh, that's fine, right? We're here. Yes, so we move to the license agreement, which means that technically things were all right. Yes, I agree. It will take a lot of space, I agree. It asks for my password again, I agree. Okay, so I mean, I repeat, right? It's exceedingly boring to install this software because it needs Java, and first we installed Java in the wrong version, so we like the GRE instead of the JDK. But we did it in a couple of minutes, and now we are finally installing NetBeans, which takes another 5 minutes apparently. But it's if you just have to do that to actually access the tools to develop software for free and easily, well, that's fine with me, right? It's just installing a couple of stuff. Well, maybe I should pause the recording again just to save you a couple of minutes. And NetBeans is almost installed now, so I just resume the recording. I said almost. That may be the most boring video of this whole course. Come on. I pause the video again. See you later. Welcome back. Well, in my case, I had to wait a long time before the installation got to the end. The installation process got stuck on a screen that was saying verification package scripts or something like that. For it was supposed to last less than a minute, and it got stuck for 5 minutes. But I didn't touch anything. I was checking on Google Chrome, on Google, what if it was all right, or if anybody else had this issue. But someone said, well, you just had to wait 10 to 15 minutes, and the installation would go through. So in my case, I waited just 5 minutes, well, 5 long minutes, and the installation was okay. So I suggest you to let it wait for up to maybe 10-15 minutes to let it finish. If really after that the installation doesn't work, please refer to the document next to this video. I explain a different route for the installation, but that should be fine. Okay, so the installation of NetBeans was successful. Wow, that took a long time. I closed that, and now if I go to my applications, I should find NetBeans. So let's do that. Yes, it's just there. Let's click on it. And in this folder, I have NetBeans. So launch it. So again, NetBeans is a software to create apps, software. I mean, this is not the kind of software that we have ever used. So don't worry, it's going to be a bit surprising in terms of vocabulary and screens and stuff, but just don't worry, it's not a big deal, it's just something to create apps. So that's how it looks like on my Mac. I hope it's the same for you. So I'm not a Mac user myself, so I suppose just like you, I'm a bit disoriented at the moment. What should I do now? Oh yeah, so NetBeans is something that helps you develop apps, but to do that with the special tool we are going to use, you need to install, and I promise that's the last thing, you will need to install a plugin into NetBeans that is dedicated to creating mobile apps. The good news is that it's within NetBeans, no need to search for anything on a website, it's just there. So do that with me. You just go on Tools, in the menu, Tools, and in the menu there is Plugins. So click on Plugins. You wait a bit, and yes, here you have a tab called Available Plugins, and that's where we want to find the plugin we need. So, this is a long list of plugins we can install into NetBeans. If I'm going to click on Name, name just there, in order to sort them alphabetically. Oh, and I see the one I want right there. I'm looking for the Codename One plugin. This one. So I just select it with the tick box. And when I've selected it, I click on Install. Yes, I'm fine with that. I accept the license. So I repeat that. I mean, I've said that in other videos, but all these tools are free, and you can use them to develop apps that are free, or that you want to sell, or that you want to use for commercial purposes. It's perfectly alright. So the plugin is being downloaded. I'm gonna pause again because looking at the progress bar, I think we're gonna have for 1 or 2 minutes. And I just finished, downloading the plugin. So it tells me that I should be careful because the plugin is not signed. No, it's signed but not trusted. Well, it comes from Codename One, so that's I can trust that. I continue. It suggests that I should restart the IDE, which is NetBeans. Now, yes, please. So NetBeans should close now. So by the way, why did it say that NetBeans was an IDE? IDE just means integrated development environment. And what does it mean? Development is just another name for programming or creation of software. So an integrated development environment is a fancy name for software that helps you program software. So nothing really amazing there. So NetBeans is, you see NetBeans IDE, that's the reason why you have these 3 letters. NetBeans is restarting, and we should see inside it that now we are able to create projects for the creation of mobile apps. So let's wait for the for NetBeans to start. So things are much quicker after that, don't worry. Yeah, finally. Well, you might or might not want to provide NetBeans with anonymous usage data. In my case, no thank you. So that's NetBeans again. And I'm just gonna check whether we can create projects for mobile apps. And the creation of new projects, this is the second icon from the left, with the green cross. And when you stay on it, it says new project. So, well, yes. I just clicked on it. And yes, it is possible to create projects in Java, mainly in Java, JavaFX, stuff we don't care about. What we care is that we can create now Codename One projects. Codename One is this tool which specializes in creating mobile apps for Android, iOS, Windows Phone, and others. That's exactly what we want. So we click on Codename One project. We click on next. The name is, name, that's fine. The package name, I explain that later. In this case, we just don't care. We don't care about all of that. Finish. We wait again. And we should see anytime soon. No? Oh, yes, we should see. Yeah, it's coming. So all of that is quite slow. But what you see is that we have created a Codename One project here, and we are ready to go. So that's it for this video. Sorry for it being so long. It can be summed up in, I suppose, just one page where you see the steps of what you need to install, but that's the long uncut version. and see you on the next videos for more exciting stuff. Bye.